starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco Moon and Layfully are here and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
And hopefully we won't be hearing any more about, Pickleman's... or Pickleman's, wife. And all of her stuffing.
Thick and tasty, like a marshmallow.
Please do not stuff pickles into marshmallows.
That sounds like the... Oh my god, wait, what is that horrible sandwich I keep seeing on Munch Squad? Oh, it's like a pickle dog, but it's also got, like, whipped cream. It's the worst. Why anybody comes... Oh, no. It was Weird Al Yankovic has something even weirder than that, and I was like, no, please. I will find it, and
here I thought the hemorrhoids were going to be the grossest thing I heard today.
Is it?
So far, yes, it was the grossest thing until you said that.
Instead of Weird Al sandwich. Corey's words dominate my brain so much that it's just, they go into Google instead. It's a Twinkie Wiener sandwiches. That's what it's called.
And Moon, you say I can't dom.
I mean,
clearly I dominate your brain with my words.
I mean, sorry, why? But no, it's a Twinkie Wiener sandwich. That's the horrible thing that he created. Also, this probably explains why he's actually cheese sandwich in MLP. Because when I put in Weird Al sandwich, I go to images, and the Twinkie Wiener dog is like the 8th thing, but everything else is ponies.
But also still not the worst thing I've ever heard. So, but we can talk about that another day. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Order! This is unbelievable!
Wow.
It's true then, the lovelies...
Miss Faith, that's not fair! You can't slander my I, Winston Payne, will not
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Damn. Step on it.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true about that about 8 months ago. The police expressed some interest in me.
Sorry, that made me go into a coughing fit.
Aww.
Because I choked.
You choked on the judge. Oh, bye.
No, I choked on her saying the police expressed some interest in her.
Oh, okay. I was like, the judge... I mean, the judge is gravelly, so I could expect that to turn you into a coughing fit. But
Well, that too. That's also destroying me, plus phlegm.
yeah, mood.
Anyway. Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth.
You haven't so far, bitch!
Oh god, what a mood.
I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I'm losing my fucking mind. This is too much.
I see. Okay, I've tied the two times.
Yes.
Try again. Rewind the tape. Okay, I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind, Grossberg. What the fuck was that about?
I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Stop clenching! Sit on a donut, dude, my god!
Why are you telling him to sit on his lawyer badge?
That's, yes, okay, fair, but also, that's a thing if you have hemorrhoids. You get, like, a plush donut to sit on.
I know!
Alright, lady, let's go.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
I'm gonna try and pin Phoenix for that too.
Yeah, boy. Here we go.
And not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So, you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that you use at 2 teaspoons, and perhaps is blue.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she has nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeves today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Ugh! What the? Why does this defense suddenly feel stronger?
Oh, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. The
Thanks,
proud
it's a sense to be, Nate.
Yes! I'm waiting for the Goku scream in the background.
That's proud posture and self-confidence. Absolutely smashing.
I had to take the shot.
Had to. Irresistible.
Okay. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. Press on.
Press on
What
nails.
were you? No. Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Yes!
We're just full of memes.
I haven't thought about head-on apply directly to the forehead commercials since, like, I had my first bouts of insomnia, because I didn't, like, watch the channels where it was really aired until, like, that point in time. What a blast from the past.
What were you talking about with the defense attorney?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential. That was me whispering, if you couldn't tell.
According to the report, you were being interviewed for another case.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Yo, what? Why don't you tell us all what that incident was?
That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case.
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record. You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Well, I guess I was just born under a bad sign. Like Ophiuchus or something.
Oh, God. Feeny, no. Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you. Let me get over this stupid bar. God.
You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
God, Judge, could you please get the bailiff on this man again?
I'm on break.
Oh, God. Damn it.
It's okay. Feeny probably likes being restrained.
Further Let's Plays would say yes.
Called it.
Yep.
Oh, Feeny,
This motherfucker.
please.
Yeah. These two are really making me ill. Albeit decidedly for different reasons.
I love you, Mia. Oh, God. Do we want to press that too? Am I gonna have to say it?
Are we...
No, it's fine. Okay, getting, yeah.
How long were you gone?
The stuff recently.
I've already answered all these questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
What are you saying, Miss Faye? toilet. My perfect little Dolly doesn't poop. She's like a real doll. I'm gonna heave ho Phoenix right into a river.
Moon, the
Fucking
worst
straight up.
part. Moon. The worst part is there are men who actually do believe that women don't poop or fart
I'm-
or pee
I
or cum, but we all knew that.
That was a roller coaster ride straight to the end. Man, that's true. I remember seeing a horror story about someone's boss who was like, he thought, this is gonna get gross. He thought that well, maybe gross for some people. He thought that tampons were free dildos that women would use during their period to masturbate.
What?
That's what he thought they were for. Yeah. And so the lady in question had to explain to him what a period was, and he was either engaged to be married or had a girlfriend at the time, and it was like, how do you go through your entire life thinking something that fucking asinine? Like, how do you not run across some kind of media explaining something, or like in a show, you know?
Listen,
It's
there have
wild.
literally been like screenshots of Reddit threads that show that there are plenty of boyfriends out there who had no idea that their girlfriends pooped or peed. And what's worse is the girlfriends, like, there's also fucking threads about what measures women go through to ensure that men don't know that they have body functions.
Yeah.
And
I've
I'm
seen
just
stuff about
like,
that.
I just stare at them like,
I can understand, like, not wanting someone to be, like, around when you use the bathroom, because it's just, you make noises, and it's, like, gross. It's, like, something you don't want people to bear witness to. So, you're like, okay, I'm going to try and not, like, have someone in the adjacent room or something, maybe, you know? Like, someone's not standing outside the fucking door. But, like, people, what do you think a fucking bathroom's for in a person's house? Like, do you think that only
Why do you
maybe
think
two
there
people?
are women's bathrooms?
Yeah, like, what do you think that's for? Do they just walk in there to wash their
they
hands?
just think that the women go in there to masturbate.
Yeah, totally, apparently. Like, man, damn.
Bringing it back around.
Right back.
You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please.
Boy, oh boy, ma'am.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony.
From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 little teaspoons.
I had to do that one because it's just too unbelievable that she knows that.
About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Well, let me see. Let me just get out my... My bottle of eye drops says it's a half fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. And so it's about 2/3 of that amount.
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
Never trust a girl who can pretty cry.
Press.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I keep waffling on whether or not to do the voice.
A special kind of poison? How so?
Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect. Something Princess Bride iocane powder?
Alright.
I had to.
Oh, and where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is that I overheard the policeman saying it. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Gee, and who happened to be dating a pharmacology student?
Holy
Who
shit.
would have access to such things?
Why did my brain connect that earlier? I was like, I'm just going along on this ride. It's too much Phoenix time.
Chemical processes? Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive. The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that?
Okay, I'm just going to decide. I won't reread them.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about me now.
And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's a good enough reason, Madame Faye.
She's right, and I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
So, in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison.
Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Now, just how did a lit student get a hold of poison, of all things?
It's
Okay.
lit, fam.
It's lit, fam. Alright, forward. Forward. There's a liquid poison lethal. 2 teaspoons forward. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. Forward. There's like 3 different areas that could be tackled here. So it's this one, the one before it, and the two teaspoons thing. Because the 2 teaspoons, like, if you look at the bottle that she gave Phoenix, you know, the necklace, that's just big enough to be, you know, an eye drops bottle, which would easily contain 2 teaspoons of any kind of poison. I feel like that's a red herring too. Then again, they all feel like red herrings. Ah, red herring! Starting to turn into Fred from Scooby-Doo. Specifically the kid Scooby-Doo.
Hey, listen, that's the best version.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Fuck.
There's so much to examine.
Because, like, you could bust this part by saying, well, you knew a pharmacology student, which would be presenting Doug Swallow's profile, I would assume.
Maybe that is the path you have to go down, because how could you also, like, skim right back around to the necklace, like, immediately?
Yeah.
I think that might have to be the path.
It could be I'm thinking too far ahead.
Yeah, that's
you
what Coco says is worrisome.
flip back to the one before real quick? Not only that, I heard it's a very special kind of poison in which she mentions needs to be processed by special processes or whatever, right? Advanced processes. So again, this... I feel like it's the last one. My instinct says it's the last one because that's going to tie the narrative around.
Coco,
Mm-hmm.
any hints?
Tori's on the right track.
Okay, present.
Yay! Tori's really good at this type of thing. It's just about it's the whole, you know, thinking too far ahead thing that Phoenix Wright will fuck you up on.
Yeah.
It's see, that's where my ADHD becomes a problem because this always happens in conversations too. Is, you know, everybody else is back at point A. My brain is already on point Q of putting the situation together. So real quick, flip to the next page of the evidence. So we have the police report, we have the affidavit, we have a newspaper.
Remember, you can present profiles too.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Back. And we have the donut. We have...
Literally, the crueler donut makes me hungry every time, though.
I know. What's that
Because-
second item?
This is the Doug's autopsy report.
Okay, so no, not that. That's the photo. That's the photo of the watch. That's the medicine, which, I mean, kind of relevant, but we haven't used it yet, so I don't think anything did quite yet. We have the umbrella, which I believe we've already presented. We have whatever that letter thing is, which I don't remember.
That's Phoenix's testimony.
Okay, back. We've already used that. Okay. Profiles! Doug. Dougie, don't let me down. Because it does state he's a pharmacology student. Moon, do you believe in me?
Oh, I believe. I believe in the heart of the cards.
But you don't believe in me. So.
I mean, you are the cards. You have 2 decks.
Soon to be 3.
Soon to be 9, because this is just like having succulents. They continue to grow and grow.
I already have like 10 in my fucking wish list. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want the Arcana ones, okay? Present! You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
Yes, we've gone over this before. How easily you forget, Mr. Pickle.
I was hoping you forgot.
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then, it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph is in the other case I'm in.
I'm not going to ask. I don't need to know yet. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You.
No!
Order! Could it be?
May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you need some kind of container.
Really? You don't say!
You don't say, Chin Hands.
I thought you were addressing someone by saying chin hands instead of it being an action.
I know. I know. It sounded terrible. There's no good way to say that one.
It's
not like Moon Moon going, smile.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, very. They strip searched me and everything.
Quite true. The fact the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere. Did they?
And you didn't happen to stop and meet with someone before then, did ya?
Oh, I don't know.
Right.
I meet a lot of people. In very fun places. Like the library?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that. Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye.
They, them.
Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
I got the evidence, I got the evidence.
Sorry. Dancing all the way to the bank.
The police conducted a full cavity search of Talia and the entire courthouse. I had to. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? Click on her, click. No! You know what? Do it. Coco, do it.
Oh god.
Coco, do it. Coco, do it.
I'm just gonna be so mad.
Miss Faye, I'm sure even you understand. In a narrative, this is what they call the moment of truth, and you've ruined it!
That's correct, Mr. Judge, but you play your part so well.
Leave it to me, young lady. It's my job, after all. It's like, listen, we've got plenty of health there.
You play the fool so perfectly.
Don't do it, Mia. Don't cry.
Oh.
My wounded pride.
So close, Mia. Don't give up. Think.
If you're going to accuse this young lady of committing the murder, then where's the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? Click the neck. Present the necklace. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice.
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace.
It is. I like it a
Ooh,
lot.
and it looks like this. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So, what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying that there's a deadly poison in here and you just handed it to me?
Drink up.
The bailiff's just fucking right out here, ready to get him out of here.
I got you back, Mia. I will dispose of the body. No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. Damn. Order in the court. Phoenix.
I'm going to punch you in the stupid face. I'm gonna
Punch
punch you
him in the
right in that mouth. I'm not touching that. On behalf of Dolly, I object!
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this!
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat! I've had enough of you. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Everybody in the courtroom's just like, wow.
Madly in love. Haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you, anyway?
Oh, fucking burn, dude.
Look.
Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me, too. Smile.
Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes.
Nope, I closed them.
At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is...
Hmm.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I mean, there's two options here.
There are two options, which is confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a wrong answer, aside from the first one?
Two of them are wrong.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, I'm walking on a knife edge here.
Oh, it's tightrope.
I'm assuming it's just the necklace. But... Well, like, because how would she be
Phoenix.
technically keeping Phoenix quiet?
Yeah, because Phoenix has no idea about what's in the necklace.
Yeah.
Supposed. Because of that necklace! Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. Like a noose.
My necklace?
Back there in the writing room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she...
I don't believe you. No! That's a lie!
Mia, are you alright?
Holy shit.
I don't even know who said what there.
Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
Does he have supersonic crying like Sailor Moon?
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be brought back here soon.
Thank God he was off break.
Thank goodness. Oh no!
What is it?
The bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present! It's gone!
What? That's terrible!
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me!
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in the blazes are we supposed to do now?
God damn it, Feeny.
Kick Phoenix's ass!
That's just a mood.
Mr. Wright! This sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court! Oh, well, that's gonna change, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just give back the necklace.
He ate it. Oh my god, he ate it! No! Phoenix, you're gonna die!
What? Okay, first of all, how did you do that? How big is this?
It's pretty big. He swallowed a really big thing. Seeing that on him,
Edgeworth is a very lucky man.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
No lube or nothing, jeez.
Ah. Jesus. Time for a cavity search?
Oh, no. You just gotta wait till he poops it out. Or dies.
That'll be painful. Also,
Mm.
what if it gets corrosive enough that it breaks part of the bottle? He's gonna die.
Anyway, so next.
Oh, boy.
You what? You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. But yeah, Phoenix, motherfucking right, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What?
Imagine. What is he doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
Not to mention fucking glass.
Yeah.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive, though he won't be once Moon is finished with him.
I'm gonna fucking crack him over my goddamn knee.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
Oh, it would seem. No, there must be some mistake. Bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that, or the poison must have lost its potency.
There, it's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright.
Okay.
But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough! Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything. Even though I've proven so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to... Mr. Wright!
I'm sorry, Miss Fay. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Yeah? Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
And for the 7th time, this case has been thrown out of court. What is it?
The day I met Doug Swallow,
The girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your own sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it. Don't talk about her like that.
Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it.
Okay.
She's innocent. Dolly did do it, you motherfucker.
So Dahlia stole the poison 8 months ago too, huh? Put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
Oh my god. Miss Faye.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. This is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back, therefore... Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? Phoenix.
Feeny.
There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Well, that's just how love works. Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him.
Just what she wants.
Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean... that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true!
Feeny, what a joke you are! Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and the necklace. You disgust me!
Miss Hawthorne? It appears that this trial will be coming to an end soon.
Fine, I can tell you. Plan on making me into a criminal, no matter what I say.
You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
But you're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
Someone's gonna eat my cookie?
Oh my god.
It'll be the
Fucking
judge.
Rip Mia's cookie.
The ultimate price? You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. You'd be disbarred.
Papa.
No.
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Fay. Or I should say, Miss Gray.
Well, Miss Fay, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? I mess up here. My career as a lawyer's over. Be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded.
I think so.
Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible! You can't possibly...
Stupid woman!
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Oh, I know.
Well then, Miss Fay, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was the one planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Is it
The
something?
medicine?
Yeah.
Is it the medicine? Oh, I
Is
think
it
it's
the medicine?
Oh,
I put that together like 2 seconds before.
I was like, oh my god, I understand a thing. Hold up.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
No, it just us.
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony.
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dolly Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and cut the electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold this. In this case, Doug Swallow.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no reason to worry, right? So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine.
For the time being, victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
Huh?
Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Why, yes.
I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
That's creepy.
I wouldn't have coffee with her after this.
Mm-mm. Or anything, really.
Yeah, anything she can put on. Mm-mm.
Phew. Finally all over.
I refuse to accept this! The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim!
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care! I'm Winston Payne! And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said!
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try some of this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yeah.
And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Don't pop a hemorrhoid over there.
Oh boy.
No! My hair! It's flying off! My beautiful hair! Oh.
I can't believe the pickle's gone. Holy shit. That was some powerful blow to his psyche.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dolly Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Very astute man. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Fey. Yes, Your Honor? You said earlier that you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne knew each other. Your Honor, how we knew each other had nothing to do with this case. Very well. Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing my daughter.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly.
Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright not guilty!
Fucking thank you.
That was painful.
Oh god.
This court is adjourned! Time to go have me a little peanut butter and jelly Sammy.
Oh, sounds delicious.
I'm so hungry.
Snack time.
April 11th at 3:16 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
The robot lady's on break.
Yeah, she's getting peanut butter Sammy too.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
I want to punch my own lights out thinking about that.
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you should stop talking about them?
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with a client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations!
Thanks. I was thinking.
Go on. This is rare for you.
The Dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the Dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something?
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue.
He's got like barely 2 brain cells to rub together, give him a break.
You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But... Out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Oh, what a tragedy.
I mean,
Yeah.
your friend is Larry, so...
Yeah, if it's only Larry, okay, fair. Out of the 2 of them, Larry is like a dumpster fire with model interests.
What kind of company must this guy keep?
Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
Oh, honey. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I guess I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
I see.
Say, Miss Faye? A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
No, you're thinking of cop. And even that's dubious at best.
Is that why he doesn't respect Gumshoe? Because he has those 2 mixed up?
I think there are other reasons why he doesn't trust Gumshoe.
Aww. Gumshoe
He's a
is so
fool.
reliable.
He doesn't know what he has in front of him.
I know. It's a fact.
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure.
Lawyer.
Lawyer. Because suddenly Feeny became a toddler. Anyway.
Enjoys the accent.
Well, okay, to be fair, my little cousin was like born with a Jersey accent and she lost it at like 8 or 9. It was super weird. We're in the middle of the Midwest and it's like, oh yeah, suddenly this infant has a weird accent. Like a little Jewish grandma. Oh god, Feeny. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place.
Yo, Feeny, I'm out.
Man. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. Like the time I ate a whole necklace for a girl who wanted to kill me. Including class! Oh god, I can't stop thinking about it. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind.
Phoenix, you dumb bitch!
I mean, that's about the long and short of it there.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day.
Yay!
Yay! Clap, 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 clap.
Just goes to show, Phoenix has always been a dumbass. Yay!
Yay! That's the biggest mood. Oh, Feeny, you stupid fuck. We love you, but holy crap.
Bottle!
What?
I can't believe he ate the bottle!
Yeah, no, I keep thinking about how it's like, okay, he ate glass, he ate metal. How do you get that out of a stomach and esophagus successfully without having to do a lot of invasive surgery?
How does it go down the esophagus without tearing it apart?
Yeah, like, oof, dude, was it like maybe it was plastic?
Maybe it was
But
plastic.
still,
Maybe
plastic is not the greatest thing. I mean, it would melt, and I suppose it's safer, but like, you know, and the point of it not being glass, but like, God. Also, Mia, where is your shirt?
She doesn't own one.
Her bustier thing is not there, so there's no excuse for this. What's going on?
She doesn't own one.
Tits out for justice, man.
Yes.
Exactly.
God, I love her. She is gorgeous.
All this stupidity has made me hungry. Can we go?
Yes.
Yes. And so with that, we have wrapped up another case. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talk about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble. Especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh, how quiet cool would be in the swimming pool. Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to sell our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella like Chloe Price. Now where do I get clothes? From here?
Man, if I had stayed hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me. Wow, I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
Look at that